vulnerable children, we have 5,525 children benefiting. For people with severe disability, we have 277 cases. Then for older person cash transfer, we have 4,594 senior citizens, being a total of 10,396 beneficiaries. And in a year, the county is receiving, in terms of cash transfer, to the tune of 249 million Kenya shillings going to these individuals in terms of support. So we are, as a county, we are greatly happy for the support the government is giving to these households, especially this county experiencing a lot of hardships. And in one way or the other, we are able to make life bearable to these households and communities at large.
Are taking place in the 47 counties. And the essence of these clinics is to clean up the payroll that we have had. We have realized we have had challenges in that when we run the pre-payroll checks, we have realized there are people who are double registered. And we need to understand from the ground why is this double registration taking place. And this is more so with the children and the persons with severe disability, where these are people who are being taken care of by caregivers. So in instances, you're finding one caregiver taking care of the two categories. The scenario is these children may have one caregiver but may not belong to one household. So that is basically what we want to establish. Those cases where the children are from one household, then we can exit them from one of the programs. The other thing that we are here to do is also what we call the case management. We've realized we have quite a number of beneficiaries who have passed on, and that information has not been coming forward or has not been coming forth. So what we've done is in some instances like this northern area where because of religious issues, burial permits may not be easily available, we have developed a form where the chiefs and assistant chiefs, as designated registrars of births and deaths, are able to ascertain for us that those people are actually deceased. The essence of trying to clean this payroll is to enable us as a ministry to plan for a replacement phase, where we are able to say how many beneficiaries have passed on, what are the replacement numbers that need to be done. So basically that is what this clinic is all about. I would look at it from two perspectives: saving and bringing in more people who are deserving. Because like when you look at the orphans and vulnerable children and the people with severe disability cash transfer, that is a targeted program. It is not like the older persons, which is universal and which is a universal entitlement. So basically, when we look at those numbers, we will be able to know what are the replacement numbers that we are going to be dealing with. Yeah. And the other thing that I also maybe want to say is, as of now, we have 4 service providers who are providing services in terms of payment. We have Cooperative Bank, we have Equity, we have Post Bank, and Kenya Commercial Bank. That, in one way or another, has given the beneficiaries a leeway of choosing which is the nearest bank to them. Because like Garissa, is a very vast county. And initially, it was like the payment points were very far. So when these 4 service providers have come in, they have shortened the distances that caregivers have to go to access their payments. The banks, they are using their agents. And in some scenarios where the bank does not have agents, they have used mobile banking. So in one way or another, that has reduced the distances. Anytime we are paying, and remember this is, we pay every 2 months. Like now we are hoping to have the payment for July, August very soon. I may not be in a position to say when. anytime we are in the process of payment, communication is done to the county coordinators and the banks. And they usually have meetings in terms of how do they roll out the payment process. So it's something they sit and discuss, and they agree in areas where they may not have agents, how do they proceed with that. So it's something that it's done closely between the banks and the county coordinators for social development, for persons with severe disability and children services, and also the DCC's office, especially where security is required. The services with 4 service providers has greatly improved, because initially we only had 2, Equity and KCB. Now we have Postbank and Cooperative on board.